Good evening, I'm Janet Gadgill. Protesters have marched through Portland today, objecting to plans to house 500 migrants at the port in a 3-storey barge. The Bibby Stockholm, which is due to arrive this summer, will house asylum seekers waiting for their claims to be processed. But demonstrators from Stand Up to Racism say they're effectively being imprisoned. Steve Humphrey reports.
These Stand Up to Racism campaigners had a crystal clear message about the government's decision to house migrants on a barge in the docks here in Portland.
They're human beings, they're not criminals, they don't need to be locked away.
This barge has 220 berths on it. There's 500 people going on this barge. Does that mean there will be 2 men to a room? It's not decent living for a human race. Start treating people with respect.
The accommodation barge is currently in Falmouth in Cornwall, undergoing work to make it ready for use by migrants. Other people demonstrating today in Portland, in smaller numbers, had a much stronger message, reflecting the views of some local residents worried about the impact the migrants might have on the NHS and other services.
A lot of them are scared. They just think it will affect everything about every fabric of our society here.
The government argues that lower cost accommodation, like the barge, is needed because there are currently around 51,000 asylum seekers in hotels, and that's costing the taxpayer around £6 million a day. In a statement, the Home Office said, "The pressure on the asylum system requires us to look at a range of accommodation options which offer better value for the British taxpayer. We are continuing to work extremely closely with Dorset Council to address the local community's concerns." The accommodation barge is expected to arrive here next month. Steve Humphrey, BBC South Today, at Portland in Dorset.